Hello everybody, welcome back to the DPC SA Division 2. We've had an absolute superb game. A Game 2 coming out between South Team and indeed Coritiba Esports. South Team were able to claim Game 2, which really got my heart pumping and the adrenaline going. I'm sure Bowie can agree. And right now, we are blessed with a Game 3. And along with a draft as well, let's hop right into it and see what is being picked. So we got ourselves an interesting Lycan coming out here, and Monkey King, something different that we haven't seen from South Team. Tiny has definitely been banned, however. And we've got ourselves Dawnbreaker, who will still stay in the ban pool of South Team. Interesting support here. We've got ourselves Treant Protector. Of course, very nice lockdown with the Overgrowth. And Coritiba just going into some reserve time. Have you cooled down from that game, Bowie?
Oh yeah,
I
definitely have. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect South Team. Like I feel like they're a really good team, but I also feel like Coritiba. I feel like South Team is a really good team for Division 2. I feel like Coritiba would be a mid-tier team in Division 1, which is why I expected this to be a very quick 2-0. And now I've started to think about the repercussions of this series going the way of South Team. And that would be pretty green, because we have a lot of teams actually tied up right now for first place.
Yeah.
Which means if Coritiba loses this, there's a very real chance of them not making it to Division 1, which I know for a fact would be pretty hard for them.
Oh, so okay. I didn't know that, actually. I thought this would be a potential win needed for South Team here, because it would kind of secure them to not get, you know, like in the last marks in the red zone, to try and not get them eliminated from this. But
you mean for South Team or
for South Team? Yeah.
Oh, because yeah. Definitely. I was talking about Coritiba.
Yeah, I've seen Coritiba though as well, because they're in third place. They're just below Ravens as well. So if they do get themselves this win, then hopefully they can play out. Because obviously, of course, they have one more game at the end of this, which is Coritiba versus Dreamers, and then Ravens versus Mad Kings.
Yeah, this is the last. I don't know. Actually, South Team plays. Oh yeah, South Team plays Balrogs, which are doing pretty bad right now. So you could even expect them to win. And Coritiba is playing the strongest team right now, Dreamers.
Yeah.
So you could even see like South Team kind of tying up with Coritiba if they get, if South Team wins this, and then the match against Balrogs, which is pretty expected, honestly. But yeah, going back to this draft, we do see that Skyreth Mage banned again. We see a lot of strength heroes being picked on South Team, this time with the Timbersaw being banned. So overall, I feel like they are adapting their draft really well. Lots of good decisions, I would say.
Yeah. And we've got ourselves another comfort hero, which is going to be picked up here. South Team able to get themselves Snapfire once again, but a hero which I think many of you can agree is quite annoying right now. Coritiba are going to pit themselves up a Puck. What are your thoughts on this hero? Do you think it's in indefinite need of perhaps a nerf here, or do you think it's in an okay area at the moment, the Puck?
You mean... Oh, no, Puck is definitely a strong hero right now. He's just good at everything. You know, he can rush Witchblade without boots. He's mobile without items. He does a lot of damage. The silence, I think, is amazing versus Lycan. The vision versus Monkey King is also pretty good. But the scary part is, if this Monkey King is actually a support, he kind of can counter Puck, because Puck usually plays as if he cannot die most of the time, but the Monkey King is always having that vision, kind of like an invisible hero in a way. So if they have like a Storm Spirit, if they have any follow-up to the Boundless Strike that comes from Fog, that Puck could die. So very interesting to see how South Team is going to move this draft forward. Overall though, that Lycan, that's probably going to be the Hermit hero, always so scary, man. He is the god of those micro heroes, of these zoo heroes.
Oh, really?
And we already have, like, oh yeah, he's insanely good. That's why Visage is always banned. That's why you see, like, Coritiba getting the Beastmaster for themselves, just so South Team doesn't pick it up. It's definitely scary here. I feel like South Team is doing pretty well in this draft. There's, like, a little bit of wave clear with the Puck and the Hoodwink. Yeah. I still feel like they need a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. I can see what you mean about the wave clear there. I mean, Monkey King may Snapfire, Scatter Blast. I still think, yeah, definitely. They need a little bit more, but I feel that Lycan is actually an underrated hero, because when you pick it up, it's like, oh, it's just got, you know, the transform of his ultimate, and he can move everyone's creeps and stuff. He can move his creeps at like fast speed. It's the shapeshift, that's it. The shapeshift. Oh, he can get fast and run it. If you lock him down, it's fine. But he's actually a really annoying hero, which will just push out your side lane constantly all the time. If he gets himself the Black Dragon, of course, with the Helm of the Overlord, it's really annoying to have to keep on rotating bottom and try and deal with it. So we may see Puck potentially go Boots of Trap, but they do have themselves a hero, of course, on Coritiba, which will help them to apply pressure on the lanes here as well. They do have themselves a Trient.
Yeah, that definitely slows down the effect of the Lycan in the game. South team grabs up this Ember, so probably gonna see this Ember versus Puck matchup, which is pretty fun, honestly. And Coritiba lacking an offlaner for Hiko. He probably is like, guys, after game 2, can I get last pick? You know, I don't want to play 0-9 again. And Coritiba, I'm sure we're gonna lift you up. Don't worry. But the problem is, usually when you get last pick, you also get a lot of heroes removed from the pool. We already see the Timber and the Mars, Pudge, even the Visage taken away. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna take all of that wave clear that could slow down what South team wants to do this game.
Got a little bit of reserve time left. But yeah, they got they do have themselves some really nice lockdown, especially for, you know, for Lycan and Ember Spirit, these mobile heroes to run around. I mean, of course, Lycan is not mobile when he does not have shapeshift, but you know what I mean. Very, very, very fast movement speed. Obviously, of course, you've got yourself the Overgrowth, you've got yourself the Puck Dream Coil as well, and you've got yourself Bushwhack, which I think is a very, very, very nice spell. I don't know how you feel about that. Anytime I'm against a Hoodwink, 90% of the time, I'm going to get Bushwhacked.
Yeah, it's a really strong spell, especially because you can play from the trees themselves. And they're gonna get a Tide. That's a really good response for the Lycan. You just reduce that damage percentage-wise. Very hard to be locked down by the Ember because you have the Kraken Shell to dispel a lot of those stuns. I like this. I think their draft is looking pretty balanced this time for Coritiba.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, I haven't seen a Tidehunter in quite a long while. Last time I saw a Tidehunter, it was right about a long while ago as... Oh no, I have seen him play as position 3, but I remember when a lot of teams used to pick him up as a position 5.
Hey, we can see you.
And just level themselves Gush.
We see you doing it.
Orb of Venom.
Yeah, it used to be... I mean, you can still do it, but this game, I don't think they really have the flex for the Tide for someone else to be in the offlane. What is really good about Tide this game is that Luna, because she has more night vision than other heroes, it provides Tidehunter the intelligence, the vision for him to initiate. So, Luna Tidehunter, definitely underrated, but the response there with the Jug, really powerful. It's a strong lane having the Virgil Snapfire and the Jug. I feel like even with his last pick, it could be a game where Hiko is sad. I hope that maybe he starts the game with Boots, because he could be run down by this Rena Jug.
I feel that this Juggernaut's like really nice here, because obviously, of course, you don't have Agnims on the Puck, so you can break the Dream Coil with the Blade Fury, and you can actually Dispel if you haven't used it yet, if you do get Overgrowth applied onto you, and you can avoid the Bushwhack as well, and even avoid Eclipse as well. I think this Juggernaut pick is last pick is very, very nice.
Yeah, surprised that actually made all the way, and this is a Manta game for Jug. The only problem he has here is that silence.
Yeah.
It will be hard for him to spin out of the Overgrowth if he gets silence. So it's all about his early game. If he can actually lane well, which I definitely feels like is going to be the case with that Snapfire with him, then it becomes an amazing Jug game. I wonder if there's anything Coritiba can do to stop him. You know, this Puck rotations, if he can actually get 6, just maybe get a second point of silence early on. Usually you just see the orb being maxed, but having that second point just so they can lock him down before Blade Fury gets used, that might be a way to slow down Reyna.
What would this be a second point in?
In the silence for the puck. Usually you see him when he's level 6, you know, he's gonna have 3-1, 3-1-1. But if he goes 2-2-1, could be an easier way for him to make sure Rena dies if he rotates to that lane.
I'm presuming then it's about a second longer silence on Rift? If you put 2 points into it?
Yeah, it's about, I think it's 1.5, probably 2 or 1.5, yeah.
Alright. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts, get ready, in your seats, because Game 3 with South Team versus Coritiba is coming right up for you to enjoy. So, we're getting some different variety of heroes this time. Completely, I think the only hero we've seen here is Snapfire and Ember Spirit. And this time, South Team are going to pick themselves up the Ember Spirit instead of Coritiba, but they're going to be playing it safe. They got themselves the comfort hero on the Snapfire, but we've got some various other heroes though on Coritiba. And already the smoke's broken here as empty. Could be slowed down there by the Nature's Grasp. Another Eclipse is not there yet. Oh, a lovely balance strike there. Snapfire Cookie as well. There's the Blade Fury onto Mini. Mini in some trouble here. Do they have any further slow to chase this Luna? They do find the kill here onto Virgil. And Mini looks like he's got away. He has. Mini's got away, and Coritiba able to get the first blood there. And what is this? Monty going to die here also, and they find themselves another kill. Already things.
Yeah, I mean that is a good way to enable Hiko. He would maybe struggle, you know, with that lane, but gets a kill right from the get-go. We finish his bracer now. Gets that extra experience. That's pretty good. Oh, Snapfire.
The battle begins.
I mean, he has to walk base now, I think. So it means the first wave might just be Jug by himself.
Jug didn't get that either. Jug might be in some trouble. I mean, he does have himself Blade Fury. He does cut that the tree there with his Tango, just in case of a bushwhack. No. It's actually a tri-lane at the moment here with... Oh, sorry, never mind. They've moved themselves down. It's Heiko here, who's going to be on the bottom lane against Hermit. So not forcing Luna to go against the Lycan here, and they do indeed change it around. So, interestingly enough, it's kind of a large population of heroes going on the top lane.
I mean, I love this change because we were afraid of the Tidehunter in this lane, but by actually sending the Luna, not only she's really fast, doesn't care about the Jug Spin at all, it's an amazing tri-lane hero once you get the Lunar Blessing. So that extra 5 damage is going to go to 2 heroes. This is scary. I feel like this Lycan is just going to suffer bottom, and the Jug doesn't really have any kill potential right now.
And with it being a tri-lane here as well, it's going to be a lot longer before Juggernaut gets himself 2 points into Blade Fury. And that second level really does help in securing a kill.
Oh, definitely. That's a great point.
How are things looking on this off-lane versus off-laner? Heiko's having an alright time. Already level 3. Doing alright here. Meanwhile, Monkey in some trouble there. Snapfire Cookie. Fairy Fire! And along with the balance strike, but just able to get the final physical attack off there. The Hoodwink will be able to secure a kill there onto the Monkey King.
Yeah, things are looking up here for Coritiba in this lane. You know, and it's not only about the level 3 on Blade Fury. Jug in general is a hero that's super experience reliant because his level 20 talent is amazing. All of the Q potential this hero gets in the game comes from the fact that he gets all of those levels. So just forcing this tri-lane is already amazing. If you're winning the tri-lane, then it's even better.
I do feel that Juggernaut's a lot better carry, though, compared to Luna. But Luna has an easier... How do I put it? She's able to fight with her team a lot earlier. Meanwhile, Blade Fury has been committed. Boundless Strike on 2-2. Is this enough to take down Serem? No, it's not. able to use the Elucent Beam there to stop Juggernaut from further pursuing the Treant Protector. And, oh no. Wait, I think that was a misclick there. Healing Salve used on Hoodwink by accident. So not able to heal up Sarem. Oh, but a lovely usage there of the spells, though. Juggernaut still able to survive. Will they find themselves Sarem? Yes, they will. Monty gonna help there with the Boundless Strike, but one more physical attack is needed. Healing Salve will be committed and not able to find the kill there on the Monkey King. So Magic Wand saving Renner's life.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Jug is a better carry. I think they're just different. Like, Jug is better in team fights, but Luna is much better actually taking barracks at sieging. Better Roche hero as well. So, they have their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, those were the words I'm looking for there. So Luna is a lot better at applying pressure, I'd say, somewhat early on, if she's able to. Because she gets farmed like quite fast, doesn't she? Of course, with the glaives.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
Heiko
gets himself the kill on the bottom. Doesn't have himself ravaged though yet. Interestingly, was able to get that. Meanwhile, Juggernaut, he's in some trouble. One more attack is needed to take down this Juggernaut, but he's able to heal up. He might actually get the kill here. Where's a crit? Not going to be able to get it. Ren, he's so close. Where's the Bushwhack? Able to get it. That's a kill. Onto the Juggernaut. Killing spree. Maybe another kill here as they find themselves Hoodwink here also. Monkey King on his own. The Balance Strike comes out there. Are they going to die for more? They are. They're going to dive the tower, and they're going to potentially find the Monkey King. One more physical attack is needed, and it's going to be a double kill for Mini. As Sarem will sacrifice himself here, but now Juggernaut coming back. We'll see Mini. I don't think Juggernaut can pursue. No, faster movement speed there on the Luna. Well, sorry, the same movement speed actually, because Juggernaut has himself a Windlace. 0370.
Yeah, I mean, this tri-lane is way too powerful coming from Coritiba. We don't see aggro tri-lanes that often, especially in South America. So this is one of those like little flavors that I really feel like Coritiba brings from Division 1. Just being that more experienced team. And it really changes things up. Like, Jug is the bottom of the barrel here in terms of CS.
I was in some trouble there. Rotation coming in from Monty. No level 6 shapeshift as of yet on the Lycan, or else that could have definitely been a kill. Meanwhile, I think both level 6 now on the mid laners. It is indeed. Both James and Guts got themselves their level 6 now. It's got to be careful, James has. Oh dear. They could use Dream Coil here. There's the silence as Sarem actually coming through the trees here, sitting right on top of the tier 1. That is going to be a kill there indeed. Going to make use of that, but in return, the rotation from both the supports there. They will find Sarem, but at what cost? Because both supports have left. And that leaves Mini on his own. So Juggernaut's actually got some breathing space right now.
Yeah, he needs a lot of it right now. He has a lot of catching up to do. But we do see bottom here. Hermit was trying to drag the wave because the thing is so hard against Hiko, but he might just be dead.
They're going to commit Ravage. Yes, they are. Ravage committed there. That'll be a kill indeed onto Hermit. As it's a dominating spree now.
Yeah, with how fast you are, you got no one to blame for yourself. I mean, you could have been literally
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oof. This is rough. Like,
maybe we got
the Lycan.
Puck invisibility with the Rift finds a kill, easy peasy onto the Juggernaut and onto the Snapfire there as well. They were definitely not expecting that. Monty is the only one to survive, and it's a killing spree for Mini. It's really not going fun right now for the Juggernaut. He's at 2.3k net worth. The Luna is 1.2k gold ahead of this Juggernaut right now. All three of the cores on Coritiba just up there.
Yeah, like in game 1 and 2, really felt like South team had a better edge in the lanes. This time, though, with the lane swap, it totally changed things around for Coritiba. And it's South team that kind of has to do the opposite, something they never really did in any of the games, kind of trying to catch up from the laning stage.
Oh, they found themselves a Rem, though. Yeah, jumping in, Snapfire Cookie, along with the Primal Spring. That will slow down Sarem, and the Blade Fury, dealing a lot of damage there. They will find the kill for Juggernaut. So, get some gold there. Meanwhile, though, oh, look at this. as they're actually
Dire's
cutting the
bottom tower
wave
is
here
under attack.
on Coritiba. Trying to really hammer into this tower here, but
Dire's
James
middle
rotating
tower is
in. He's
under
not going to let
attack.
that happen with his sleight of fist. Got ourselves phase boots now on the Juggernaut, so able to stay on top of anyone that comes on the lane with his Blade Fury. Should be reaching level 7 soon. Has himself Omni Slash as well. Opting to go the Maelstrom. Meanwhile, though, they have used the Dream Coil there onto the Monkey King. They will find a successful kill with that double damage as well on Guts. All the supports just hanging around together.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Almost got themselves a... Is that a vessel? No. An Urn of Shadows. Still got that double damage there.
Don't mind me.
So James having some trouble with that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Is making some stacks now, Sarem is. And a nice D ward there also. Help Luna just accelerate in the farm soon enough. It's actually on the other side right now. Max can man this. Look at a little bit of the net worth still. Juggernaut slowly creeping up. He's catching up there. About 3.5k gold. He's alright at the moment. They are able to...
They have vision of the Hoodwink here. Oh, but they don't catch her.
They do take that tier 1 tower though, finally. Coritiba do. Heiko able to get that. Hermit, what can you do? He still hasn't got Shapeshift, interestingly. Level 7 on the Lycan.
Yeah, like as long as Hiko is here, he knows that even with that spell, he's not gonna get the Tidehunter kill. It's just impossible. So he's just going even more hard on the farm mode. Everyone else in his team is also like super under-leveled, so going for kills is tough. They kind of have to catch up first.
I think peck out.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, like it's just.
I feel that was a
chased down.
That was a misplay there. Virgil actually took the illusion room
bottom.
from James. Meanwhile, on bottom, what's going on? Heiko actually being bullied here by the Tyrants and Wolves, and Hermit has been able to survive the onslaught here. He actually committed Ravage there, and now they're going to find the kills. The Searing Chains are indeed there. But Heiko is ever so tanky. Look at this. He's not even taking any physical damage. Oh, finally, they will kill him, though, with the Sleight of Fist. But meanwhile, with all those rotations, Coritiba are taking this advantage to hammer in into this middle tower as it slowly falls with ease. Monty is here. Can they do anything about this? And will spring forward there, trying to clear the creep wave. But they will find that tower.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That was it. I don't know if you saw, Bowie, but James went to go get that illusion rune, but actually Snapfire picked it up. So he wasn't able to bottle it.
Yeah, I mean, always nice to steal the runes. I feel like that's something the South team couldn't really do against this Puck this game, just because they're running around trying to savage the side lanes. But that allowed this Puck to Guts to get all of these runes, and that's how he created so much havoc in this game. There's gonna be another tower being taken down by Hiko now.
But it was his own teammate that took the rune.
Oh, but
So he wasn't able to
Snapfire.
bottle it, yeah.
Dire's top tower has
Oh, I
fallen.
see what you mean.
Oh, but
Radiant's bottom
Hermit now
tower has fallen.
starting to finally apply that pressure with the Tidehunter no longer on this lane, as you can see here with the Troll Summoner. You know what? These skeletons are actually quite powerful. They used to be nothing.
they
It
are.
was like, pfft, I've got Wraith King skeletons, but now they're actually they do quite a bit of damage. Those skeletons do
Radiant's
now.
bottom tower is under attack.
He got buffed quite a bit.
Dire's top
The
tower
rally
is under
bonus
attack.
damage.
Radiant's
This aura
turret
stacks.
has been killed.
The more skeletons you have, the more damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's a
attack.
spooky party.
Hiko though.
Oh, don't they smoke up? I don't know if they're aware of this. Oh, look what Heiko's doing. Very nice. Taking the creep wave with him to the high ground. Doing a nice job there.
This is awful.
Dire's middle
Oh, they're gonna
tower
try and force
is
this
under
even
attack.
without a creep wave. Let's see if
Radiant's middle
Coritiba even
tower
thinks
is
this
under
is
attack.
worth defending. I think it is. But they kind of have tried their TP or walk there, and they're not really doing anything right now.
And they're hammering into this middle tower as well. They're going to get some vengeance here South team off, taking their middle tower. As you can see, the helm of the dominated creep from Hermit there, laying into the tower, but Smoke is here. They don't have themselves a Blink Dagger yet on Heiko. He's going for it. Right about 1,000 gold away. Ravage is ready. There's now Guts coming forward here. Has himself a double damage bottle. I definitely think they want James. Oh, but the smoke is broken there and expired and not able to get the upper hand there. They
want to pick the tower? Oh, they get it.
They do. Get the tower there with the wolves. So Rem not able to deny that. They just really need this Blink Dagger right now into Heiko to take advantage. The rest of their spells.
Yeah, he went pretty greedy here. Like, he would have the blink, but he is kind of considering this Lotus Orb now. So yeah. I don't know if he will go for the blink since he already bought the Perseverance.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Well, meanwhile though, Dream Coil onto Virgil. Oh, he's actually able to avoid. Oh, never mind. Silence comes out there, and the Illusory Orb will claim his life. Oh, the heady for Joe. Oh, he's actually able to avoid that there. The sharpshooter with the Blade Fury. Thank God that doesn't pierce BKB immunity, or else I definitely think that would have been a kill.
Yeah, he did farm his Maelstrom, but now he has a lot of farming to do towards that Manta. That's when Rena will really feel comfortable joining these fights. Yeah. Once again, that's a draft that they don't have any saves, so he needs to be able to deal with the silence of the puck.
Indeed. Well, okay, never mind. They are getting themselves a blink on Guts. I remember the Dream Coil is just as scary as the Ravage. So maybe, perhaps, Heiko here can head for the... Oh, actually, it looks like Heiko might be going for Blink here. He's not bought anything right now. Oh, never mind. He is sending his... No, he is sending his courier to the secret shop here. He is going first item, Lotus Orb, it looks like. So it's going to be dependent upon Guts with the initiation here of the Dream Coil and his Blink Dagger that he's going to be getting very soon.
Yeah, this is a game where the puck can die just because of the Searing Chains. So the Tidehunter is kind of giving up the blink so that he can protect Guts, and Guts is going to have the role of initiating. So I don't really have a problem with that. Sometimes it can be a little tough to, like, since the puck's so mobile, the Tidehunter without blink can struggle to be close enough to cast the Lotus Orb. But if they play well around each other, it shouldn't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Helm of the Overlord is going to be finished here on Hermit, and that's when we could maybe see them playing more aggressive. This is another game where the Ember just has to rush BKB. Like, Ember, both times that we saw, just got destroyed in lane, so he also doesn't really have a timing. I mean, he does have one, but it's going to be pretty late. So it's a weird game for South Team. Everyone needs to farm items to be effective, whilst Coritiba is just dominating the whole map.
Something like a good pause. Their game again.
Yeah, mandatory, dude. I told you.
Mandatory.
Everyone's
keeping to the laws.
Yeah, I gotta. It's that, or you actually get fined. It's a pretty hefty fine. So.
Oh, is it? What are the consequences?
Yeah, it's like $500, dude. If you don't pause at least once an official series.
Oh, okay, for real though. That's a bit too extreme. If that was real,
it was South Team. It was Coritiba that paused game 2, and now it's South Team. You just gotta make sure you get that pause, or else, like, $500 is a lot here if you live in South America.
Oh, meanwhile, Ember coming forward here with the remnants, but not able to land some searing chains there. Won't be able to get them off. Meanwhile. Juggernaut. Oh, might be into. He's got to be careful. They do have some vision here, but can't see the tide. He's actually going to be cutting the wave. Both teams quite scattered right now, as well as Virgil. Oh, the Dream Coil is there, but Searing Chains. Oh, lovely. Onto 2, along with the Mortimer's Kisses as well. Is that going to be enough to take down Puck? No. It's now Sarem actually using the Nature's Grasp there to lock down Virgil slowly in the overgrowth. Defensively used. Will they be able to further pursue? No. But Puck. That was quite close there. That was a really nice Searing Chains from James. Just unfortunate that they won't be able to get that kill.
Yeah, one thing to note here is the Monkey King build. I really like what he's doing. Having the silence.
I was about to mention
a way that they... get the guts kill, especially when the Tidehunter is not nearby with the Lotus Orb that he is finished, right? Yeah.
Meanwhile, South team will try and focus down Heiko right now. He does. Look how tanky. They can't do any damage to him. They really can't.
He asked for the free lane and he got it.
Yeah, he's just ever so tanky. It's not a hero that they can kill right now. Meanwhile, though, we do have ourselves the Helm of the Overlord now. As Hermit got himself the Ancient Thunderhide.
But yeah, the timings are coming for South Team. You know, it's looking really good for Coritiba. But once that Orchid is up alongside the Helm of the Overlord you talked about, I can see them killing the puck, especially because Guts is split pushing quite a bit. He's not always grouped up with the team. I don't think the Hoodwink by Hunts should be enough to defend him if they do find a good initiation.
Uh-huh.
Radiant are scanning.
A slow game. The Luna really now ramping up. We did talk about how she farms faster than the Jug.
Yeah.
And it does show. Even if the Maelstrom on the Jug, the Luna's just way... Like, she also has more space to farm, so it's not a surprise that Mini is that far ahead.
I mean, BKB and Dragonlance now on Luna. So maybe perhaps we can start seeing some pressuring of tier 2s. Heiko is really strong right now. And it looks like he's wanting to go for an Agnims to get himself this wave of Gush, which is really, really strong, especially against, you know, the summons as well of Lycan, I feel.
Yep. It's already a pretty rough game for Lycan. I don't think we saw a single shapeshift the whole game, right? Did we see one?
No, we haven't seen one yet. Meanwhile, Heiko getting stunned down here. The Mortimer's Kisses are going to be committed. They will finally, maybe, find the kill. Searing Chains of that. Now we've got Shapeshift, and wow, look at that damage there from the Thunderhide. The slap.
It's a lot of resources spent, though. I think they could go for a kill here on Coritiba.
Meanwhile, overgrowth there onto Hermit. Hermit in some trouble there, just going to get nuked by the side of Coritiba. No escape as now they try and take down this Thunderhide. They will be able to. 250 gold for Mini, as if he wasn't any farmed. Will get himself even more gold. Meanwhile, Virgil in some trouble here as well. Witchblade come off cooldown, and they'll be able to get the bushwhack there and find themselves another kill. So they will get some vengeance there. Their off-laner Heiko, and looks like they'll find the tier 2 tower also. Being able to pressure that there, and opting to go a butterfly next on the Luna, it looks like. With an Eagle Song being queued up.
It's amazing versus the Omnislash. The Lycan does nothing to her if Butterfly is up. And now the game starts getting pretty rough, because sure they got the Tide kill, but that also means they use pretty much all of their damage. That's why I was very surprised that they actually went for more kills on South Team. They should have probably realized that Coritiba would go for a blow like that. Now this is Roche, and I think pretty much all the tier 2s are going to be down. It's like they need more time for this Jug. He's not really ready to end anything.
Got that just yet. As they will secure themselves the Roshan. I think Luna is in a real strong position right now to start sieging objectives, especially with Aegis in her hands right now. Meanwhile, Juggernaut, he's slowly but surely getting there towards that Manta Star. Once he gets it, then maybe perhaps we can start to see some fights. Just can't fight right now because of the rift and the overgrowth that you've mentioned, Bowie. It's just really hard, isn't it?
It really is. It's
you just don't want to feed.
Yeah, like they have to defend these towers, but at the same time they have to be careful with how many spells they use to kill those heroes, or else they really quickly run out of gas. But they have that Orchid, maybe. Oh, rotation here. Dream Coil is going to connect there onto James. Now the Ember really in some trouble here. The silence is there as well. Overgrowth will help secure that kill. He really needs this BKB. He's trying to go for it. Not even a Falcon Blade, which Coritiba tried to attempt. Meanwhile, Juggernaut has been found here. Omnislash is going to be committed. He's definitely going to have to use Blade Fury and TP out, possibly. They will commit Mortimer's Kisses as well.
And they find themselves another kill here onto the Lycan. It's not looking good right now for South Team. Snapfire Cookie, TP, but the cancel is there with the Bushwhack. Able to get a kill, double kill for the puck. They find 3 and lose nothing on the side of Coritiba.
Well, yeah, if you had a BKB on the Ember, definitely doesn't look that way. Also, the Jug trying to go for that Omni-Slash, but the Butterfly, right, on the Luna. Just, there's so much armor, the evasion, the level disadvantage even. It's level 17 on the Luna already.
Yeah. So now they see
This
high
could be a
ground.
fast one.
And Ember James really can't do anything right now because all he can do is use Sleight of Fist. And he can't bask within these fights. He can't man-fight them because he just doesn't have this BKB. They can just burst him so hard. And another thing to mention as well, Sarem's actually helping out the team here with a Veil of Discord as well to apply even further magical damage.
And the living armor, the extra 9 armor, that actually 14 because now How is over. It's really hard to go on me. The Omni Slash, even with the evasion on top of the armor, I don't see how they get enough damage.
They do have themselves a Manta style. Coming for the Jug soon. He's got it in his courier. He's on its way. He's just got to be careful it doesn't get killed. He's actually sending it along the trees here. They will find themselves Ember another time again here with the Dream Clit. It's really not going well for James. He still hasn't got himself this BKB. Did
Ember hero.
Oh, he did get himself that Orchid. A monkey. He
Yeah,
just can't
he did.
use it.
BKB on the Luna, Lotus on the Tide. It really is the puck that he can kill, but ever since he got the Orchid, Coritiba has been playing together. So
Yeah.
much more hard to actually get a situation where the Orchid is useful.
As now they go for a second set of racks. They're going to utilize this Aegis. It's still got a long timer left. It's about 1 minute 30. Ooh. Pairing with the Wukongs here. I think you'd get it. Maybe they're going to let this one slide as well and let them take this set of racks. Was indeed. Coritiba going to be able to take that second set of racks successfully with no contest there from South Team. Fully aware that they would not be able to do anything, especially against this Aegis on Luna. They are just too strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that lane swap definitely just crushed South Team's hopes for how the lane stage was gonna go. You know, the Jug last pick looked really good when we saw it, and that's probably what they were thinking, having this Jug versus the Tide. But with one single lane swap, it just felt like the game became so hard. Also, it doesn't help that the Ember, like, sure, the puck kind of does well versus Ember, but I think it was kind of too much of a loss. I don't think James should have lost that lane as hard. And then you don't really have any playmakers. You have this Lycan that didn't have shapeshift until level 9. This Ember that is just a creep. It's like it's really hard to play Dota like that.
Yeah, it really is. It's the fact that I feel like they don't have anything to kind of. I saw the Searing Chains and the Mortimer's Kisses, but that is not something that you should rely on for a combination here. Whereas on the side of Coritiba, you know, they got themselves Ravage, they got themselves the Bushwhack, they've got themselves a Coil, Overgrowth. You know, they've got themselves some really good control here to follow up on each of their spells. But when you look at South Team, what do they have? They have themselves Lycan with Shapeshift. That's more than for pushing the waves and trying to nuke out the supports, really. And they got themselves Monkey King on Pos 4, but still not able to utilize the Wukong's command. And grant extra armor, because it's not armor that's the problem, it's magical damage.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they found themselves Hermit again, locked in place, and just look at that nuke damage, taken out within an instant. Though we do have ourselves BKB now. On the Ember Spirit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not too sure if they can change something out here. They've got themselves the Manta style now onto Juggernaut as well, so it'll be all dependent here on this Aegis expiring on the next Roshan fight. So they just got to play it safe.
I feel like if they just wait next Roshan, they're really just gonna lose. Because South Team, they don't have any means of farming. Like, the Jug cannot split push, right? Because if he tries to go for the spin TP, the Treant just outs. I think they have to use that BKB on the Ember now and smoke and try to get a fight with the Aegis down. If they lose, they lose. If they wait, I feel like this game is literally impossible. Look at the Luna.
Oh, Satanic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's way too farmed.
Okay,
and they're gonna fight. They have the ward. They're ready.
I mean, they do have a Blink Dagger on Tide here as well. I think they're... Look at Coritiba. They know something's going on. Oh, a scan. Dire scan from South Team. They know that someone's hanging around here. The Wolf scouts it out. You do see the Luna hiding in the trees there. But a smoke play coming out from Coritiba. They're in the triangle right now. They're playing cautiously right now. They don't want to throw this away. They've just saw Hermit. And they're going to take down that with the Overlord Ancient Creep there. So Hermit's not going to be able to get that now. He'll use that back. It's on cooldown for 30 seconds. It's now... Oh! Was committing Ravage there. This is going to be Blade Fury down. What can they do here? There's a Balance Strike there onto two. The Multiplicacy coming out. The BKB in return along with the Eclipse as well. Juggernaut just be taken out! Down for 60 seconds. Disaster as well. BKB has done nothing for Ember Spirit. He's going to have to remnant himself away. But Puck is right on his heels as a Dream Core locks him in place. South Team, they're going to have to call themselves GG. A valiant attempt there, but won't be able to take out one single hero in that team fight there. And they'll be able to clean themselves up. A fast game free here within 25 minutes, Coritiba will.
Yeah, pretty smooth play by Hiko there. Just blinks in. He understands how much pressure they are under, so his the Jug is forced to spin. He's super scared. And because he spins, he can't really ult before the Hands' Bushwhack lands, just dies. And then the fight is over. Overall, I think Coritiba drafted pretty well. Love the tri-lane. I think more teams should try to go for that. And South Team, you know, they're still a really good team. You saw how much pressure they were able to put in game 1 and 2. But overall, this is the result I was expecting. I think Coritiba is cut from a different cloth. At least right now, South Team, they're still new. They're growing. And with that, Coritiba ties with Dreamers and Ravens, which makes who's going to Division 1 even more spicy.
Yeah, for sure. They did incredibly well. South Team did, I feel, especially within the second game. That second game was awesome, but unfortunately, they still have a do they still have a chance to try and keep themselves out?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go out. They have to lose to Balrogs, and Balrogs is 1-5, so I think that's very unlikely. I feel like they're gonna be middle of the pack. They're gonna get that, you know, decent check at the end of the season. And they still have a chance to try for the TI qualifiers. Everyone, either Division 1, either Division 2. Even if you get dropped out of Division 2, you still have a chance to play for the mini TI. So, you know, even if they do get taken out, it's not going to matter that much. But, yeah, I mean, they showed that they're a really good team. They can put up a fight against a team that did really well in Division 2 in the last tours. But it is Coritiba that takes the win this time.
Indeed it is. So Coritiba were able to pit themselves up a very fast win here into Game 3, which was definitely not expected from the last few games that we witnessed here in Game 1 and Game 2. And they're going to be your victors for today out of this best of 3. So thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching. Myself, Epidamnos, and with me, D2 Bowie, on these beautiful games that we've been casting. That hookshot will stay with me now. I know not that many people watch the game too, but make sure you go back and look at that, because that hookshot was insane. That got my heart racing. It's been incredible to cast with Bowie on these games. It was absolutely insane, especially in game 2. I can't get over that. But yeah, it's been great, and make sure to check out Cyberscore as well for all the latest fixtures of Dota 2 all around. If you want to check that out, you can use the command to check it in chat and go have a look at yourself. But it's been a great time. Myself, Epidamnos, and Bowie, I'm going to leave you for today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we will hopefully see you next time. Take care of yourselves, and have a good day, everyone.
See ya.